Something will pop out.
Hello, welcome to Don't Laugh But.
Don't do that again, because I just said something will pop out with no context whatsoever.
Something might just pop up. Yeah, I've twisted my ankle. Like, this is my second week in the wars.
Oh, it's just one injury after another, isn't it?
I'm literally...
One lot of sympathy I've got to try and dish out after another.
I know. Like, I went swimming with you yesterday and you just criticised how slow I was.
I just had to go so slow next to you.
Even with my... That was because I had an injury. I had an injury.
And then you insisted on going in the jacuzzi when other people were in there. You don't do that.
Of course you do that.
It's like getting in a bath with strangers. It's like being supremely intimate with strangers. It's like my worst nightmare.
Now,
then there was the beautiful moment when you said, was that your foot? And I was like, no. So you were basically playing footsie as well with the guy that was in there.
I know. I thought that was quite nice. But I thought, if I got my swimming costume on and took it off, and then got into there, now that'd be inappropriate. That would have been a bit weird.
You think?
But not getting in there with just people I don't know, that's not weird.
It is. You need to wait until they get out and then you get in. Yeah.
Beautiful day today.
It is a beautiful day. So I have a question put to me by my husband.
Okay.
Who insists that he's asking for a friend.
Uh-huh.
When women wear T-shirts with slogans on them, something written on there, I've got a few, I believe you have too. Is it okay to stare at their breasts? Not to stare at them. Obviously not to stare at them, but if something's written on there and is shouting at you...
You're trying to read it.
You're going to read... Your eyes naturally want to read what's written on there, because that's human nature. But then you're being forced to stare at boobs that you shouldn't stare at. He's asking for a friend.
Well, it's a hard one. It's a hard one.
It is difficult.
Yes, because if someone's wearing a T-shirt, they want you to read it, clearly.
Exactly. So but they don't want you to stare at their breasts.
I know.
I mean, it's...
I don't have
an answer to it.
There isn't an answer, because, I had a friend who...
It's a chicken and egg problem.
Yeah.
It's a breast and staring problem. What came first? The slogan or the staring, or the breasts or the slogan? I don't know.
The breast or the eggs, which came first?
I
don't know. Like, I had a friend who had huge baps, like... really big, and always wore low tops, and she'd be so complaining.
Low tops or slogan tops?
Low.
Okay.
Low cut.
Yeah.
And always complaining about men staring at breasticles. And I'm like...
Don't call them that.
It's because you add calls to lots of things, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah, okay. You do. Ickles. That makes me feel quite icky. No. Yeah. So, but I couldn't actually help staring at her breasts either. So I was like, well, I'm not suggesting that a man shouldn't not look at her breasts even but they're exposed. Because, she has clearly every right to wear whatever she likes.
Absolutely.
But sometimes you just couldn't help but look, because that's all there was to look at.
But that's the thing. She has every right to wear whatever she wants. But he doesn't. A man doesn't have every right to look wherever he wants.
Clearly he doesn't.
But that can cause issues.
Clearly it does. It's just an awkward moment for some.
And if there's a big cleavage on show, I want to look at it a little bit.
Yeah, I like a cleavage. I think cleavages are sexy.
Yeah, my sister's got a hell of a cleavage. She can hold a piece of A4 paper upright in a cleavage without a bra on.
That is so impressive.
True story.
That...
Ask her next time you see her.
I am so jealous of your sister.
It's quite useful as well, because she's a teacher. She can just keep...
Oh, she can just keep her notes there. Like, here you go. I'm just slotting your homework here.
You're listening to the moronic musings of Kirsty Hudson and Rebecca Elliott, two women willing to laugh at each other's jokes so that you don't have to.
Wow.
Okay, welcome to Don't Laugh But.
A podcast straight from the twatmosphere.
Oh, every week, really?
No, but I haven't said it for a while.
You did. You literally said it last week.
Don't think I did.
Yes.
Well, I'm adding...
Yes.
It had some... Je ne sais quoi.
Okay. Welcome to Don't Laugh But. And this week we are talking about...
How are you this week? Are you well?
I'm all right.
Good.
I'm all right. Selling my house. That's quite exciting.
Woohoo.
Going to be moving opposite you.
Woohoo.
Not so exciting. yeah. Try and sound exciting.
Yay.
Yeah, so I can literally look down on you. Because my house is above you.
As we've discussed, I can look in your area, so it's fine.
You can look in my area?
Yeah, from my bedroom.
Oh, no, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
You're saying you can look into my bedroom in my new
Not
house,
into
but I
your
can't
bedroom.
look into yours.
No, I can't look into your bedroom, but I can
You
look,
would have a periscope.
I can look down below into... My husband said...
Look at my down below.
I can look at you down below. My husband said that he's going to do like a zip wire into your garden bit from my window.
Yeah.
And now my daughter is obsessed going, when are we going to get this zip wire?
When it's an actual thing. When's the zip wire happening?
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
So summer holidays.
Yes.
Which are happening right now, people.
This very second.
As we speak. We're sort of halfway through, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it's
dragging.
Oh, see, for me, it's going a bit too fast.
Oh, shut up. Well, we'll get onto that.
Yeah.
But do you not find that the summer holidays, it's a lot of just picking up stuff and telling your kids to stop wielding things? Because that's what I'm finding.
Wielding.
Stop wielding and stop licking things.
Wielding and licking.
Using things as a weapon.
Oh, because I was just confused as to what wielding meant.
Not welding.
No.
I think that's where your brain was going.
Yeah, it was. I thought that's dangerous activity.
Yeah. I'd like it if my kids welded. It'd be useful.
So handy, wouldn't it?
No, stop wielding
and
things.
then you could do
stop licking things and pick stuff up. And you just say that on repeat for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lovely having them home. For a couple of weeks.
I see that. Yeah, I know, because I do have this. Like, so mine are old, obviously 15 and 9. So with my 15-year-old, like, he's been like, I don't like to use the term grounded, because it's just like, it's such a boring thing to say. But he's on limited because he's been a bit of a bugger.
Okay.
So he's on limited going out, which is all well and good. But then they're there.
They are there.
The time.
All the time.
Like,
what is summer holidays with kids if not just a massive grounding for the whole family?
Yeah.
You're all just grounded together for 6 weeks. Yeah. I've done nothing to deserve that.
No. Today I've had a good day with them. Today I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed their company immensely. So I'm in up mood. But some days I'm like
they are just there.
Yesterday, I did have to say to my daughter, you literally do have to stop talking now.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Your questions are beyond me.
Yeah.
She asked me questions I have no idea about.
And I love a hug. I love a hug from my kids. There's nothing more beautiful. But sometimes you have to stop frickin' touching me.
Oh, my daughter never stops touching me.
Just a little bit of personal space.
No, I know.
Right.
But my son's cooking me dinner right now, so you know.
That's nice. Right. No, we've had a lot of fun as well. Nice. I do think they are too long. When I'm Queen of the World, we discussed this. It's a job I'm up for. All right, the summer holidays are going to be 4 weeks long, right? There's going to be an extra week tagged on to Christmas because the Christmas holidays fly by.
Fly by.
You're seeing everyone, everything's happening, it's all go, and before you know it, boom, the 2 weeks is gone. So Christmas, 3 weeks, and then that extra week, I think, could go on the end of October half term.
It could do, but I do quite like that. But I do quite like the 6 weeks. I do.
It's too long.
Yeah, I see why it can be.
And the kids kind of forget how school works. So every September, it's a slog trying to get them back into it.
What I would like to do, and this is something I have, obviously your husband is in the education field.
He is a teacher.
And it's something I've debated with him quite often, is that I think probably what they should do is take a week off of some holidays, have the teacher do all their training then, and get rid of PD days. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, you have had massive debates with my husband about PD days.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of in the middle because I understand from firstly from a parental point of view, PD days are ruddy annoying.
Yes,
because you don't know exactly when they're going to be, and for parents who work, and particularly single parents who work,
that's my argument all the time.
It's one thing to arrange childcare for holidays because you know where they are. And it's quite another thing to get that extra, we're having the Monday and Tuesday off as well.
It is. And then so it's literally like a single parent who maybe gets 4 weeks off a year having to take a whole extra week off out of those holidays.
Yeah.
And teachers get huge amounts more than that on holiday. And I just think it wouldn't hurt them to take 1 week of their holiday off.
On the other hand, teachers are paid to do a certain amount of work. They don't get the time because when they're teaching, they are teaching all day. And obviously planning for the next day. And the PD days, they have extra courses that they literally have to go on, governmental courses that they literally have to go on. So that has to go somewhere. So where's it going to go? You can't make them do them in the evenings because they've also got kids. They've also got to get home for childcare.
There's got to be some kind of middle ground. And they do it also. What they don't do, what schools don't do, is discuss with each other. So some PDs are one day, some PDs a day or another day. And so then that adds another thing.
Yeah, when you've got two kids in two different schools and they've got PD days on a different day, it's ridiculous.
I just think there's no compromise with it as well. Like there's nothing a parent can do about PD days. But if you choose to take your child out of school, then that's a real issue for the school as well. And I just think sometimes happening. There must be a way around it. But
most teachers do work round the clock to try and get their work done and need that time to do all the extra work that is asked of them by the government.
This is, I would like to say, I'm not for a second questioning the commitment and the beautiful job that all teachers do.
I think you are. I think basically you just said you want them all shot and you think they're evil. That's what I heard. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I heard.
It's just a PD day.
No, summer holidays being too long, it is also a problem in that it extends the difference between wealthy kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
And disadvantaged kids.
It absolutely does.
Because your wealthy kids, we can take them on days out. We can take them on holiday. We can do all that stuff and take them to castles and do that.
Absolutely.
But for those disadvantaged kids, firstly, the kids who don't have the parents who are going to do that, but secondly, the kids who don't have the money to do that.
Absolutely.
And there is only so much taking them to parks and playing Scrabble you can do.
Yeah.
Over 6 weeks. And obviously they go out and play with their mates, but when they're younger than that... And it just draws out that difference between the two. And apparently that is a massive problem in education. And you do get, after the 6 weeks holiday, you have got to pull these kids up kind of by their bootstraps to kind of get them on board again for learning.
Yeah, it's absolutely. And I think that is a real issue about the reality, because everything is so expensive. Even going swimming now is like a really expensive activity. And I think it is something that potentially could be addressed. And I think Suffolk County Councils, in where we live, are quite good at providing sort of low cost-ish childcare in the summer holidays.
I was going to say, but that's the other things that you hear, but low cost is not no cost. And then there's the other problem with parents feeding their kids who get school meals when they go to school.
All of those things is a real thing.
And I did actually have a statistic.
Oh, she's got
brought out a statistic. Up to 3 million children risk going hungry due to their reliance on free school meals.
That's abhorrent. That's shocking.
3 million, yeah. And a 2013 study found that 30% of people were unable to afford a holiday of any sort. So, 30% of people can't afford a holiday. So everyone else is banging on about their holidays and their activity days and isn't this marvellous? And there's loads of people out there who can't afford to feed the kids and can't afford to go on holiday.
Yeah.
So we're all very well going, 6 weeks, isn't it terrible? And obviously I am going to spend the rest of the podcast saying that, but there's the people who...
That's the reality of that.
It is a massive problem.
That's a real reality for a lot of people. And
there you go. That's my serious bit.
But it's kind of shameful, though, isn't it? In this kind of country, this wealthy country, the kids are going hungry.
Absolutely.
I don't know what we can do about it, but it is shameful.
No, and there's another problem.
But there are people who do know what they can do about it.
There are people. Luckily, it's not down to us. Thank God.
We'll be going, that's a shame. Do you want half a sandwich?
I can do.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. In the summer holidays, do you think we should fill kids' time?
No.
Or let them get bored.
Let them get bored.
But there's that fine line, isn't there? And because if the kids get bored, they go towards the screens. So we have to say, no screen, no iPads. But then, so I'll sit down and draw with them and stuff. But again, that only lasts so long. So then you let them get bored. But then you think, we ought to take them out.
No,
it's a difficult line.
It's a very difficult line. But sometimes when my daughter or my son go on board, I'm like, good.
Yeah, bored.
Boredom is like something, I think it's Sean... I want to say Sean Walsh says, I had to wait for my toast to come up. Like now, you're on your phone when they're waiting for your toast.
Don't wait for anything.
We don't wait. And I just think it's good to have a time where there's nothing. And I turn television off. I'm just like, just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're bored, go find something to do,
Yeah, absolutely.
And because I think boredom is the mother.
But then I feel the guilt, I feel the pressure that I should be doing something with them.
Oh, yeah, I
should be playing a board game right now. I should be drawing with them.
I know.
Crafting. No. And you get the good mums who do all the crafting.
Oh, they do crafting.
Just the constant crafters.
Oh, I've never done anything like that. And I'd like to say I would, but I don't. I don't like it.
I did make Thor's hammer with them yesterday out of cardboard, but it literally just ended up with me making it on my own, which is normally what happens, because they don't do it as well as me.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
At the end, I'm just like, leave it to me. Yeah. I'll make Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
It was a good hammer, though.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
What did you make out of? Cardboard? Did you put
cardboard, silver,
paper mache?
No,
just a
bit of a glue gun. Every woman should own a glue gun.
I've got a glue gun.
Good girl.
Well, it's my husband's, but I do use it. Yeah, I don't. But I
do. The last hurdle.
I do get an injury.
Get your own glue gun.
Why?
It's about time.
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
You put foil around it.
No, I didn't put foil around it. I glue gunned it together.
Hold on.
I'll put the recipe online.
Isn't Thor's hammer brown?
No, it's silver. You're thinking of his axe. I know all about it as well. I made one of them as well.
Oh, well done.
I know.
No, see, you're a good mum.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to where
No,
you
I'm not,
said...
because I didn't let them do it, because they don't do it properly.
Yeah.
They're crap compared to
I'm with
me.
you. But at least you do it. At least you do it. Crap, yes. Yeah, I love that. But hold on. Let's go back to them welding for a bit. If they did weld, would you do the flash dance?
Yes, I believe I would.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you, when you were young, did you go on the holidays as a family? School holidays?
What was the question? I was singing.
Shut up. Did you go on holidays as a...
And making love was just... And making love was just for fun. What is it now? A chore? I mean, that is a bad lyric.
Making love.
When I was young and never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. So, like, now it's a...
Oh, it's hard work.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
yeah.
Got to make
Not
love again. Again.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
chore.
No.
Anyway, what was your question?
When you were young, was making love just for fun? And also, did you go on holiday with your family?
Yes, that's a great question. Wow, you've cut to the real nub of
I know.
the real heart
I
of
know.
the conversation.
Summer
there.
holidays question.
Did you go on holiday with your family?
In the summer holidays.
Never. We didn't go anywhere.
Nothing.
We did. We went on
We ate
fabulous
bread and gruel. That's
but
what we
again,
did.
that's right.
Oh.
But yeah, we went on fabulous holidays. But again, it was mostly UK based, and that is my favourite kind of holiday.
What, UK based holiday?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking Devon, I'm talking Southwold, I'm talking cottages and caravans.
I'm talking middle class. That's what
I'm talking...
they sound very Southwold, Devon, and
Yeah, before they were middle class. This is back in the 80s
Oh, yes.
and early 90s.
Yes.
Yeah, we was poor, but we was happy. All right, is what I'm
I'm with
saying.
you.
Don't you paint me with your anti-snobby middle class brush, woman.
No,
I did not say I was going to Barbados or
Oh.
bloody Disneyland.
My friend is in Barbados as we speak. I only went to Cornwall for the first time about 3 years ago.
Yeah, but you went on holiday as a kid. Where did you go?
Oh, we went all kinds of places.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like what?
We drove to the south of France. I know.
We dreamt of going to the south of France.
Tripped, I know.
No, we did go there once, but
And
still.
then, once we went to Paris and my sister hated it and was moaning. And my dad had a work colleague called Didier. And at the time, you could...
Right, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you there because you attack me at all times. And yes, I can be stinkingly middle class. But I was just talking about my caravanning holidays. And you're now talking about your father's colleague Didier when you went to Paris.
We had a little bit of time when my dad was alive that we were quite all right, yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah.
But you can't be
After he
dissing
died,
me.
yeah, when he was alive. And we went to Paris.
Oh, you
and
win.
and it was a time when you could drive under the Eiffel Tower, and we drove under. And he's like, "We're not supposed to be doing this," but he was like,
drive under the Eiffel Tower.
"This was in the 80s. You could drive under the Eiffel Tower." And then he's all like, "There's a one-way street," and he's all like, "It's a one-way street, but not for Didier." And we're just driving like down this one-way street. It was really exciting. And I also went. This sounds really middle class. I went on a pony riding holiday in Holland when we were living in Holland.
A pony riding holiday.
Yeah, and my sister's pony reared up, and then I remember that really clearly. And we went and we were going. We were at the table going melon, melon, melon.
What's that mean?
Melon.
Melon?
Yeah.
Why were you shouting melon? To a horse falling over?
No, because we were at I said with the horse reared. My sister was on the horse.
Yes.
We then went and had dinner. And we were waiting for the melon. We went,
right, I'm sorry.
Melon,
and that's a wonderful story. But because you omitted the whole we went to have melon, you just went straight from a horse reared up and we shouted melon, melon, melon.
No, I said then
and
we
then
went
you were
to
like,
dinner.
why do you not understand that? A horse reared up and we shouted melon.
Yes, because
of
that's
course.
that's a natural response when horses rear. Is a melon. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I like that.
We went on Eurocamp.
Mm-hmm.
That was our big foreign holiday and it was wonderful. But I
Yeah.
did have the biggest argument. I didn't really argue with my sister a lot. We got on very well, but I did have the biggest argument ever with my sister
Yeah.
on a kayak in France.
Oh, I've got a story about kayak.
Go on.
Right. Sorry. Do you want to share more about your argument
I'm
with
just
your
gonna
sister?
sit back. Crack on.
No, share more. Oh,
No, crack on.
You're trying to play fussy with me.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to kick your bad ankle.
Dodgy ankle. So no, do you want to share?
No, carry on.
Because I think our listeners might want to hear that.
No, they don't.
No.
Go on.
So we went kayaking when I was...
Sorry, I nodded off. Carry on. Kayaking,
So
you say? Yeah.
I'm living in Florida, right?
Yeah, I am so middle class because I lived in Essex and went on holiday in a caravan whilst you were swanning off in Florida.
I'm an adult. I'm living in Florida.
Oh, you're an adult? Okay,
I'm an
fine,
adult.
okay.
I'm living in Florida with my American husband. And that's why I was living in Florida.
Yeah, why are you saying it like that? You're being weird.
We decided to go kayaking. And my husband said, it's fine, I've kayaked before. Yeah. We get in the kayak.
Yeah.
And
Two-man kayak.
Yep. And bear in mind the signs, just beware of alligators, right?
Oh.
And then and also snakes, because it's water moccasins there.
It's what?
Water moccasins, they're called. They're like, I can't remember the real name of them. But
Isn't moccasin a kind of slipper?
yeah, but these are deadly snakes, right?
Deadly slippers.
And as we get into the kayak, my husband goes, I said, so when did you last kayak then? And he went, I was 11.
Oh.
So then,
Darren.
we are in alligator-infested water.
And he's convinced
Snake
you he's an
infested.
expert. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It was the best marriage counselling. Like, first of all,
Really?
I lose my mobile phone. No one knew where we were.
Oh, it's like
So we're going
Deliverance.
down.
Yeah.
It was, but
Someone start playing a
literally,
banjo.
as I say, the best marriage guidance because,
Okay.
like, we had. I said, can we go
Thought
back?
if we survive this, we can survive anything.
I said, can we go back? And because it's like a creek kind of water. It was so cold as well, so
Right.
we couldn't get out and walk back. And I was like, can we go back? And I was like, we have to go forward. We have to. When we got through it, it took us about 6 hours to go down.
Oh,
So far.
we was freaking out the whole way. Was Darren just a picture of calm?
He is a calm man, but every time, because I wasn't very good at paddling, so I would kind of paddle us
Did
into.
you just leave it all to Darren?
I was paddling.
You were just screaming.
No,
Well, he was doing all...
rocking in the back. Ah! No, I was.
Paddle, Darren, paddle faster. I can't.
Get me out! I'd go into the trees and I'd be so worrying that I'd get a snake in my hair or something, and it was traumatic. But I loved it. Now looking back, I was all like, "Wow, that was an experience." There you go.
You done?
Come on.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, two women talking with enthusiasm about what they reckon, as if it in some way matters.
Did you go on school trips?
Was there a plastic kayak or wooden kayak? Yours? Ours was plastic.
kayak.
I mean, there's not.
Why is that relevant? Why do people want to know that?
Yeah, but the whole thing is, you are literally sitting on a bit of plastic. It's not even really a proper dip in it for your bottom. You're just kind of
No, that's true. Yeah.
Did you have a life jacket or anything?
I went on a school trip
Yeah.
to Germany.
Oh, I've got a story about it as well. Go on.
Go on then.
No, come on. Share a short. Share.
No,
I am desperate.
No, because now you're not going to be listening to mine. You're going to be thinking, when's my turn? When's my turn?
Watch my face.
Engage. So we were on a school trip. I did not go on the whole skiing school trip. Did you have the people who? Did you go on a skiing school trip? No, those were the other people.
Yeah,
weren't they?
Yeah.
You don't even take that letter home.
No, they're the
like
successful
school
people.
trip skiing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna. That's not gonna happen. But I went on a German exchange. You have to have a pen pal. Which I wrote to this girl. I didn't, probably once because I was very lazy.
Yeah.
And got out there. She was the dullest girl in the world, and I had to live with her for a week. And they said that they'd paired us with someone that they thought was really similar. I remember my best friend had got this really cool girl who was she was the coolest, and she spoke fluent English, but her hair was amazing. She had all the boyfriends. She was like lively. She was like, and I was like, okay, seriously. And I get, I don't know, Helga or whatever, who's got zero personality. But on the way over, one of our teachers had his wallet stolen. Okay. So we all
On the boat or the bus?
on the boat. So we all had a whip round for him, just so he had some spending money. So if we had an extra $5 or whatever, so we all kind of pulled this together, and the other teachers obviously
What,
did
the
as
kids
well.
gave their money?
The kids, yeah, we all had just a little bit. If you've got a few spare quid, just so he had some spending money. Okay, wait for it. And it was only later that we found out that this same teacher, who was actually a lovely guy, was done for fraud and went to prison, and was massively into gambling, and basically, it was all, he hadn't lost his wallet at all.
You're
Like,
joking
he
me.
had no money because of massive gambling problems,
Oh
and he
my-
ended up, as I say, in prison for fraud.
That's
It was really sad. Like, he was a really lovely guy. But yeah, there you go.
Scandalous.
So that was my story. What you got?
Well, it's not that. It might, this your gambling story just slightly poo-poo my story. I want to go with it anyway.
Oh, and that's when I first dyed my hair. So I'll
Uh-huh.
always have the story. I first dyed my hair in 1993 in Hamburg. But come on, that's going to be great with the kids when I'm really old.
What you first?
First dyed my hair in 1993 in Hamburg. That's how I'll talk.
I'm not good. That's.
Go on, crack
Lovely.
on with your story.
I was on a canal trip. First of all, we got in trouble because the boys came on our boat. Second of all, Nicola threw up because she can't eat mashed potatoes. Can't eat anything mashy. She threw
Really?
up on the side of the boat.
Why did she eat mashed potato then? If she knew that about
She
herself. If
wasn't-
that was a thing
no,
about Nicola.
Nicola-
Why did Nicola then eat the
It
mash?
was just the cooking of the mashed potato made her sick. She didn't eat it.
Just watching it being mashed?
Yeah, she can't eat anything soft.
That's ridiculous.
And it makes her throw up. I love
Do you
Nicola.
still know Nicola?
I know her now.
Oh, I was about to be rude about
No,
her.
I love
I'm
Nicola.
sure she's a lovely person.
She can't eat mashed potatoes. She can't eat anything creamy.
No,
I mean,
that's-
and she threw up on the side of the boat.
Oh,
Hilarious.
that's not good.
And then I felt that I could jump from the side of the boat to the shore wearing
Really?
jeans.
No,
I couldn't.
no, I can imagine that
I
was...
landed in the water.
Yes, I would have loved to have been there.
So it was a very eventful boat trip, canal boat trip.
Yeah. I mean, is that it? Is there anything else?
I thought it might be more excited.
Yeah.
The words started
you
to
thought if I start to tell the
No.
story, maybe things will come to me.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Nothing more
No,
than that.
I fell in the
Nicola
water.
threw up because of mashed potato and you fell off a boat. All right.
And we got in trouble because the boys were on our boat.
Okay.
And Andrew Finlayson was on the boat and I fancied him quite a lot.
Would you like it if it was summer forever?
Yep, I like the summer. No, I wouldn't because I lived in Florida and I didn't like it all the time then. So
That's the thing. So we've just been
Yeah.
to Spain.
Yeah.
And I like looking at the
Yeah.
weather forecast. You look for the weather forecast when we're in Spain and it's just sun, 0% chance of rain. I like it even if there's a 3% chance. I like there to be a chance. Because then if it doesn't rain, you feel like you've
Won.
cheated fate. You've won.
Yeah.
It's good.
yeah, I'm with you.
It just gets boring.
I remember putting the Christmas lights up one winter in Florida and thinking
Why'd you say winter like that?
because it was
Winter. Like that.
because I was trying to-
One winter. Yeah.
Oh, I've just had a little bit of weak now. Oh, me and my pelvic floor.
You've just wet yourself.
Just a tiny
Do you need
bit.
to go to the loo? Do you
No, I
need a
think I'll
mop?
be alright. Just a tiny bit.
One winter, yeah. Go on.
I was emphasising that it wasn't really like winter
Yeah,
because
but
it was
that's
sunny.
not the normal way to emphasise, is it?
What word did you say earlier
What word did I say earlier?
that you said was Polish?
I just fat fingered a
Ah.
message to you. I got the word wrong, and then you said, "What's that word?" So I said, "Oh, it's a Polish word." For the word I actually meant, and you believed me.
I did.
Yes.
So what word did you mean to? Do you remember?
Phrase. I said I wouldn't phrase it like that, but I actually said I wouldn't like it like that. And you said, what does mean? And I said, oh, it's a Polish word for phrase. I thought everyone knew that. And you felt chastised and stupid. And you were like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. It's not a word, dude. I fat fingered it.
You are thick shaming me live on air.
I was stupid to start with.
We're not live on air.
We're not live on air. I'm not thick shaming you. Come on. You're doing it to yourself. Florida.
Florida.
You were hanging out Christmas lights
Yeah,
in
just-
in
and I
winter and
just
it
was-
didn't feel right.
Again, this story, that's kind of it.
No, I think that's true. Christmas in a hot country.
It's weird.
No, I'm not having it. It's not right. It's not right. Don't like it.
No.
I like there to be different seasons.
Yeah,
I would get very bored any place where the weather is just...
I like seasons.
Even if just for the whole of the summer it's hot and then the whole of the winter it's cold. I want some...
Yeah, I want seasons.
variety within that.
Yeah, I do. But what I don't like about winter is I don't like it when the nights get drawn in so much.
Oh no, I love that. Autumn, come on. Get your jumpers out.
I
Get your
used
jumpers
to
out.
love it, but as I'm getting older, I like the light, bright nights.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Has anyone ever done that?
No.
Ever?
Not in a couple of centuries, I don't
No.
think. What about summer clothes? Because they're not a friend to the tomboy, the slightly androgynous. I hate the phrase tomboy. Apologies for using that.
You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I would like to tell you have talked about this before.
Have
podcast. Yeah. I just don't want to. I have to put up with it. I have to because I'm your friend. But our listeners,
you don't. Whenever I say anything I've even remotely mentioned before, you tell me.
Our listeners don't need to hear you.
I listen to you ramble on about all sorts of nonsense that I have heard incessantly come out of your flipping lips.
You know what's weird is when we say, like, you said to me the other day when I was tired, I said, I'm tired, you went, oh, diddums. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it?
What? You said you were dying?
I said...
What? What?
I think if you said
you were dying.
Oh, didn't.
No, I mean, I can be a little bit harsh, but that seems a bit much.
No, I was tired. I was
Dying,
tired.
are you? Oh, diddums. Yeah. Try someone who cares. I do remember saying diddums, but what was it?
I said I'm tired. I think I said I'm tired.
Okay.
Tired.
And I said, oh, diddums. Yeah,
now that's
fine.
diddums. Why do we do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Diddums.
I don't know. That's one of those phrases my parents and grandparents used, and sometimes you use a phrase like that and you find out that no one else knows what it means.
No.
Obviously, that's a word.
Yeah.
My dad used to say, heavens to Murgatroyd. And I don't know if that's a thing or just something my dad said.
I think that's just something your dad said. I don't know.
You ever heard of that?
Never.
And then my mum, have I told you about this? So my mum used to make a dish that's famous in our household, right? So all my siblings, all two of them, no, remember it fondly. Mum used to make a dish called goshmella. And I mentioned this to other people and they were like, what? And I'm like, goshmella? Like it's a pudding with... They're like, no. And I think she made it up.
I think she did.
But apparently not. It was her mother's recipe, and
maybe so.
So if anyone out there has heard of goshmella,
let us know.
Let me know.
Let her know.
Because
did my nan used to always say, if I said what's for tea, she'd say shit, sugar, and strawberry jam.
Wow, that's a hell of a starter.
Yeah, and I went out with a man once. I mean, his name was Cleophas. I should have known from that, but
yeah,
I went out with her, and he was so beautiful. God, Lord, he was beautiful. And I introduced him to my nan. I think it was at a party, and she went, well, he's as useless as a big bag of shit, isn't he?
See, both of those are good stories that I have heard before. Other people's holidays. I know
it feels quite shiny under my top.
Bra feels shiny under your
top.
It's
like a kind of
What is that? What is that? Is that code? Is that Russian code?
It just feels kind of shiny bra. Don't often wear a shiny one. This is quite...
Are you saying it's a nice thing or not a nice thing?
It feels quite nice.
Did you have to show it to me? You just showed me quite a large portion of your right boob.
Quite shiny.
You just pulled out of your t-shirt. As if that's normal.
Well, usually I wear like a t-shirt kind of bra.
Have you got anything in your bra?
I've got my stones.
You got your stones.
That's my stones. Yeah, I've got them.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Kirsty patting her left boob so that her pebble collection, kept in her bra, is jangling. Because she's just that normal. Okay.
We do know that it is now normal to wear stuff in your boobs.
Not stones, sweetie. No. Other people's holidays. Now, we've talked about looking at other people's photographs on Facebook, but actually hearing about other people's holidays, I think is akin to hearing about other people's sexual conquests. Like, I'm sure it was great for you, but I think you had to be there, and I wasn't, and I didn't want to be there, and I certainly don't want to hear in any great detail about it. All I want was you had a good time, and you've got good memories. That's all I don't want details.
You see, I do.
What, of the sexual conquest or the holidays?
Both. You know, I do. I think it's exciting to hear about. Will you stop hitting my bad ankle?
Your feet are right over my side.
Because I've got to have it stretched out because it's tender. I like to hear about people's adventures and I like
to hear about adventures, but I don't want to hear about how you would buy a beautiful pool and you.
I don't want to see your pictures on Facebook, but I do want to hear about it. I enjoy it. I like to hear about, was it nice? Was the house nice?
I want to hear, was it nice?
I want to hear if you saved a mouse.
I want
to hear it.
I want a 4-minute conversation.
4 minutes.
And I would find that fascinating.
Okay.
But I wasn't there. And I don't think I want to hear. Or if you've got a spectacular anecdote from it, absolutely. Come on. Bring out the anecdotes.
But I do think
But if it's just a description of your room and the pool, no.
But I think if I go over 4 minutes with anything with you, you're not interested.
What were you saying? I wasn't listening.
You see?
No, I feel like I've come out that badly. I am interested in people. If it's about me.
Yeah.
No, I am interested in people. Come on.
Of course you are.
Come on.
I mean, you are. You have to be. You write about them.
I do.
And owls.
And owls. Yeah.
If you had your perfect summer holiday with your children and family, where would it be?
That's a good one. No, it's good. I think the best holidays are when you're kind of moving around and doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say the Norfolk Broads when we go on a boat. I love that holiday.
I have never done that.
Oh my goodness, it's good. And we've done it with friends.
Right.
I've been on the Norfolk Broads about 10 times. I just love it. Did it for our honeymoon, just the two of us. Just love it. Or Scottish Highlands this year was a revelation.
Yeah, you love
frankly.
that, don't you? Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
Right.
I would move up there on my own, on the Highlands, just wearing a big knitted sweater, looking after my sheep in an instant.
Just you in a sweater.
Me
nothing
and a
else.
flock of sheep. just a sweater, nothing else on. Just the crazy woman on the hill, they'd call me, and I'd be happy.
No wellies.
No, nothing.
Nothing. That would be beautiful. Yeah, I think so. You want an adventure kind of holiday. You're not a kind of go lay by the beach.
I get that whole like I'm just going to sit by the pool and read my book for 3 weeks. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I do it for a little bit. That's lovely. But
so would you say that's your kids' favourite holiday as well? Like that?
Yeah,
kind of
I think so. I mean, they're like anything really, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not good at downtime.
Right.
I don't really get the point of it.
Right.
Time should be up. And,
Yeah.
But, I mean, equally, I'm very lazy and I'll sit on my, tush doing nothing.
Yes.
Quite happily.
Yes.
But there's something about the enforced sitting and doing nothing. Like now is your 3 weeks for just sitting and doing nothing. And I find that really hard.
Yes, I like a bit of adventure holiday as well. Like some of my favourite holidays.
Tell us, Kirsty.
Well, I've got quite a few. One of them is when my husband's ex-military, American Air Force military. So we just turn up. So we can get they're called hops. So it's like a flight with the Air Force. And we would just rock up and literally have no idea where we're going to go to.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh my goodness, it's
Would you
so
know if it's
exciting.
going to be hot or cold? How would you pack?
No, it would generally be somewhere in America. So if we were but once we got our plane and we had to stop over in Newfoundland. I can't say it.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, really. But it's not
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, I think.
Newfoundland.
Yeah. So we stayed Newfoundland.
Yeah.
We stayed there and it was so I got off the plane. We had the island's really small and there was a lot of us and it was quite busy. And they were literally they were saying we will get you a hotel at the airport. They were saying we'll get you a hotel,
okay.
But if you don't, you come stay at our house. They were so friendly. They were
wow.
got in the taxi and it was like I was in Dublin. The guy spoke to me in the strongest Irish accent I've ever heard.
Okay.
And I was like, so when did you move over here? And he's all like, I've never left Newfoundland. But
really?
Because they're generations of Irish. And because it's so kind of isolated and stuff, their just accents were just so Irish.
Wow.
Not all of them, but most of them sounded so Irish.
Okay.
And we went and we saw whales and we ate cod-tongue. Cod-tongue is delicious, FYI.
Just coming up to 4 minutes. I am still interested. I know, I'm just giving you a warning.
Loved
Might want to move on to another one.
Loved it. And then another holiday is when we went and we just travelled around Europe in the car and we just went to random places. We knew we were going to end up in Italy, but we went to Switzerland, France.
See, I like that. I like the travelling.
Yeah.
Travelling, going somewhere different every few
and
days.
We
spent 3.5 weeks in America last year and then travelling around every 3 days.
So exciting.
Just keeps it
Love that. And we went on the boat from Harwich to the Hook Island and we slept in the boat and then they wake you up with, don't worry, Be happy.
Wow.
Oh, it was just awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So I like a bit of adventure. I can't lay by a pool.
So you don't do the lane by a
Well,
pool
I've gone away
thing?
with friends and done that, but they can lay all day and I have to go out and see stuff. I can't. Yeah, so I like that kind of holiday. My kids are awesome. The Hudsons love a road trip. We love a road trip.
I like a road trip.
However long. Once our longest road trip that we in the car is 21 hours or 22 hours.
Yeah.
And the kids were just, let's keep going. Like, they were just awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, really.
Darren kept driving for 21
Oh,
hours.
no, we shared the driving. We shared about every 4 hours to swap out. And then,
Wow.
and then once we want to go on a holiday from when we were in Florida going up to Indiana for Thanksgiving, and there was a freak ice storm in Alabama.
Wow.
And so we're driving, all of a sudden the car just starts spinning around on the highway.
Oh.
And Darren's never scared of driving, like, and his face just went, oh shit. Like, so we had to get off the highway. We ended up staying in this hotel the night. And as we opened the door, it was like a scene from a film. The door opened, the whole snow came in. The snow was so high. It was like this freak kind of storm. Went to Indiana, got to Indiana, but on the edges where his auntie lived, so we had to stay there because my husband's from Indianapolis, the capital there, and we stayed in their house. And like when I got up in the morning again, the snow was higher than myself, and we had to keep on driving.
See, that's cool. It's
Yeah,
good stories.
fine.
I like that.
I'm full of them.
Well, I think we're done.
Is that would you say that is an anecdote? Because I just think it's a little story.
Yeah, it's little stories and anecdote. Yeah, you get a bit hung up on the term anecdote.
Don't understand why we have to call it.
I mean, it
an
wasn't
anecdote.
quite as interesting enough to be an anecdote, perhaps. I wouldn't pull it out at the best dinner parties.
Right.
But it was good enough for me.
So you dyeing your hair in Germany, is that an anecdote?
No, but that was a side comment.
Okay.
That was an aside.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't an anecdote.
That wasn't an aside.
It was an aside.
An aside.
Yeah. Wife.
What about a staycation? Do you like a staycation?
Well, yeah, that's just my life.
Staycations.
Just
Every day
staying
is-
at home and it all feels like a holiday.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. I do like going out. Like I went across the O2 the other day and I enjoyed that.
You walked across the O2. I mean, we're just sharing stories about what we've done.
I
Is
did
that the
that.
aim here? No. Family holidays.
Yes.
Are they actually relaxing? Holidays. Are they relaxing? I mean,
Yes. You are the only person
I think
in the
I
world.
do them wrong.
You do. You're the only person that goes, oh, gotta go on holiday. Oh,
I don't.
no.
No, I've loved I've been to Scotland this year, been to Paris, been to Spain. I'm really lucky, really massively lucky this year. And I have loved all of them. But leading up to every single one, I get stressed.
Yeah.
And after a few days, I do get a bit homesick because traveling with kids is stressful.
Well, you did say to me, it's because I have stuff and that makes me cool.
Well, no. You are absolutely misrepresenting my argument here. What it is I get homesick for my house and my stuff and my work, okay? And I think I come across better with my stuff around me.
You are nothing without your stuff.
I think I'm nothing without my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when I go out and I meet friends in America, I think, yeah, but I mean, you like me, but I think you'd like me more if you saw my stuff because I've got really good stuff.
Yeah.
I've worked really hard to get that
Yeah.
stuff, and I like to be seen within the environment of that stuff, and I miss my stuff.
As I said to
Have
you...
I said stuff enough?
You said stuff quite a few times. I mean, I think that's a big... So you're saying that your stuff makes you more cool, and I think...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
think
not.
that
I was being
is-
flippant about that, but it does make me more comfortable.
Okay.
I like my house. I like my stuff, and so genuinely, it
Good.
makes me more comfortable.
Because it is a big ask to ask your stuff to make you in any way, shape or form.
More cool because I couldn't get more cool. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rebecca Elliott. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I've got a burp. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Oh, I'm going to have to win myself. Sometimes I have to win myself. It's not coming.
Why?
Because I've got a split stomach.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, come on.
The other ailments.
What else do you want to ask me?
No, but just the whole thing. That
Oh, it's coming.
Oh.
No, it's gone.
Travel can be stressful. Really? You zoned in on the mic for that bit. What are you doing? Oh,
Sorry,
I'm going to have to
that
cut so
surprised
much
me.
out this week.
It just surprised me.
It surprised me. I had that right. I've got headphones on. I had that in stereo.
It wasn't there, and then it was there. Came right out of my mouth. We were. Oh
No, I was going to
go
talk
on.
about
Yeah.
the travelling can be stressful.
Yeah.
And the airports.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a panic attack in the airport when we went to Spain. I hated the whole check-in process and the whole thing in love actually when they big up airports, because I love airports because it's the place where you see people
Come and
reuniting
go and all of that.
and the love that's
Yeah.
there. No, it's not.
No.
They're just these kind of hermetically sealed, airless squares of anxiety where people are just packed in and all like put the fear of God into them lest they've put a pen in the wrong place or they've got 5 millilitres of liquid not in a bag, how dare you, and all that, and my kids got searched and like it's vile, it's horrible, and you think, well, this is the start to my holiday, this is the relaxing bit that we all look forward to. I could be sitting at home right now watching Game of Thrones.
My mum feels
but
that way.
instead I am here bagging up my lip balm.
Doesn't bother me. But my mum feels, because I'm a bit of a scared flyer, so I always,
The actual flying. Or the crashing and dying.
Yeah, that. Nah, that's fine. It's that
Thing
bit.
with flying as well, when they do the whole safety thing at the
Yeah.
front, and then they go on about how, but you will have a whistle. Vest.
And that's fine then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
What's the other
make
thing?
it
You get a
antic.
whistle and you get something.
Yeah.
A whistle and a light.
Yeah.
You get a little torch. You
Yeah.
get a whistle.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
think, I am in a crashing ball of flames and you're giving me a whistle? And that's supposed to make me feel better? I'd rather not know about any of that. And if it does happen, just die without the humiliation of also blowing into a whistle and looking crap in a yellow vest.
What would you like?
While I die.
What would you
I'd
like?
like to not die in a yellow vest
Yeah.
with a whistle.
If I'm going to die in a yellow vest.
You know?
I like that.
I want my clothes, I want my stuff, my environment.
If I'm going to die, I want to die with my stuff. I
Yeah.
see. Okay. All right. Okay.
Go on, you had something.
I don't know if I did now. That's just blown me. Well, I mean, I just think you've won the podcast this week.
Thank you very much. You win. Is it a contest? Is it who can win every week?
Yes, yeah.
What's the score so far?
I think I've probably just won every week.
Really? Is this the only one I've got? Okay.
I don't know. What I was going to say. I know what I was going to say.
Go on.
We had a review saying that we're sharp-witted.
Sharp-witted?
Yeah.
Wow.
And, like...
I think they were talking about me.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. And this week, I think we've proven them wrong. There's no wit at all. It's just a whole bunch of ramblings.
Giggling, burping.
God, that burp
Nutters.
surprised me. Like.
So I think that's it.
I say summer holidays, do it or don't.
Yeah. Well done. No, summer holidays are a beautiful time for family.
They are
We
beautiful.
haven't really picked that up, and I do love that, and that's wonderful.
Oh, dear,
and kids
yeah.
shouldn't be in school all the time, and they should have this time to just be kids. And some of my best memories from being a kid, the summer holidays that lasted forever. Come
I
on.
know, but I would like to go back to the time like
I was trying to draw it together.
Yeah, that I used to go out though and not come back till the lights were on. I mean, literally.
I know.
Now that just doesn't really seem
Not come back to the
happen.
lights were on.
Yeah, till the street lights were on.
Oh, the street lights were on. Yeah.
That's when my mum said come back. You know,
Yeah,
back then.
I know.
I do remember
But
once.
it wasn't a more innocent time. We were just more ignorant.
Yeah, I just there was
There's
less
always
cars.
been
I think
the
it's the
same amount of
cars.
threat.
There's less cars on the road then.
Oh, the car
wasn't
thing.
it?
Yeah, okay. Well, it depends where you
Yeah.
live, though, doesn't it? If you live in a village,
Yeah, but you know that's never going to happen.
we'd
for
be
me.
up the fields lighting fires.
Up the field. That's not dangerous activity.
No, for a 12-year-old.
So just have a beautiful week, people.
Enjoy the summer. Enjoy the sun.
Enjoy your summer holidays.
Yeah.
And just a big thank you to all the beautiful reviews we've had this week. It's been
thank you.
It's been a joy, and we're going to go
thing.
take our bath with one of our lovely listeners right now. That's what we're
She
going to do.
did want to take a bath with us, and
I'm in.
I think that sounds nice.
I'm in there.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Getting your toes warm.
I'm there already with
All
her.
right.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
So people, have a beautiful
Have
one.
a fantastic week.
Give our love to your family.
Yeah. I know. You know you're stealing my line.
I know.
Give my love to your mum.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right.
Pat the dog for me.
Love to your granddad as well. Hope he's all right.
Yeah.
Hope he's all right.
You take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See ya.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
If you've enjoyed this week's Don't Laugh But, and you'd like to hear more, then maybe start questioning your life decisions.